What if one equation could explain heat, waves, weather, and motion? In this video, you will learn the basics of partial differential equations (PDEs), how to identify them, and the simple method used to classify partial differential equations into different types. So ensure you watch the video to end to get the full gist. Let's get to the video. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the first time coming across this channel. Here we make mathematics, statistics, and physics easy. So feel free to click on the subscribe button to join the learning community. Today we are talking on introduction to partial differential equation. So let me start this class with the definition of partial differential equation. So if you know you're with a jotter, so get ready to take notes. A differential equation which contains a partial differential coefficient of dependent variables with respect to more than one independent variable is referred to as a partial differential equation. I repeat, a differential equation which contains a partial differential coefficient of dependent variables with respect to more than one independent variable is referred to as a partial differential equation. And now, the symbol of a partial differential equation PDE is this. This is the symbol for a partial differential equation. And now, the most important, the standard equation of a partial differential equation. This particular equation is what we use to classify them, whether elliptic, parabolic, or hyperbolic. This particular equation I'm giving you now is the equation we use to classify a PDE. So ensure you follow up to this point. So now, the standard equation of a PDE. So the standard equation of a PDE is as follows. See the standard equation here. We have a partial square u respect to x square plus b partial u partial square u respect to partial x partial y plus c partial square u respect to partial y square plus d partial u respect to x plus e partial u respect to y plus fu plus g equals to 0. This is the standard equation for a partial differential coefficient. This is the standard equation for a partial differential equation. I know you guys have been thinking it's looking hard. No, it's not. This is the cheat using learning it. So you can master it easily. First, A, the first letter of the alphabet, right? So we have A, our first letter of the alphabet. Then partial square u respect to x square. That's the first one. Let's know partial square u than respect to x square, second derivative of partial u partial x. Then plus second letter of the alphabet b. Then we have partial square u than partial x partial y. The first one is x squared, the second one is partial x partial y. Then plus c, the third letter. Then partial square u partial y square. Don't forget we had x squared first. Now we have y squared now. So just know the first one is x squared, the second one is partial x partial y, the third one is y squared, the fourth one d partial u partial x. No, we have x and y, so now we separated them in d and e. So you're seeing the cheat right now. So the first one d partial u partial x plus e partial u partial y, we separated both of them, then plus fu, then plus g equals to 0. This is the standard equation for a partial differential equation. So let's go back to the next phase of this video, which is I'll show you guys how to classify a partial differential equation. So let's get to it. Okay, so in the second phase of this class, which is the classification of a partial differential equation PDE. A partial differential equation can be classified into three major equations. So it can be classified into three major equations. Number one, we have the elliptic equation. Number 2, we have the parabolic equation. And finally, number 3, we have the hyperbolic equation. These are the 3 major equations used in classifying a PDE: the elliptic equation, the parabolic equation, and the hyperbolic equation. Now, in order to classify a PDE, we make use of an operator known as a discriminant. I repeat, in order to classify a PDE, which is partial differential equation, we make use of an operator known as discriminant. And our discriminant is equals to b square minus 4ac. This is our discriminant. This is very, very important. With this discriminant, use in classifying any equation of a PDE to whether it's elliptic, parabolic, and hyperbolic. Now for an elliptic equation, so let's write it down here. Elliptic equation. For an elliptic equation, your discriminant should be less than 0. So we have b square minus 4ac less than 0. This is for an elliptic equation. Take note of this thing, very, very important. For a parabolic equation, so this is parabolic, your discriminant, which is b square minus 4ac, should be equal to 0. So b square minus 4ac equals to 0. And finally, for hyperbolic equation, your discriminant should be greater than 0. So our discriminant b square minus 4ac should be greater than 0. These 3 equations are very, very important: elliptic, parabolic, and hyperbolic. For elliptic, your discriminant is less than 0. For parabolic, your discriminant is equal to 0. And for hyperbolic, your discriminant is greater than 0. Now, let's solve few examples so you can be able to understand this better. Let's classify few partial differential equations. Let's get to that. Guys, so we have an example here. Or scratch that. We have 2 examples here. The first example says, classify the following. Number 1, 3 partial u square over partial y square minus 5 partial square u over partial x partial y plus 6 partial square u over all over partial x square equals to exponent t. In order to classify any partial differential equation, you have to work with 2 things. Note this down. If you're with a jotter, note this down. Very, very important. In order to classify any PDE, you have to work with 2 things. Number 1, you have to work with the standard equation of the PDE, the standard equation I gave earlier in the beginning of this class. And finally, number 2, you have to work with the discriminant. These are the 2 basic things you need to work with in order to classify any PDE. So let's do this. It's very, very easy. Just flow with me and drop a comment to show that you followed up to this point. Okay, so we have solution. What's our standard equation? So our standard equation SE, let's call it SE. Our standard equation is what? A partial square u partial x square plus b partial square u partial x partial y plus c partial square u partial y square plus d partial u partial x plus e partial u partial y plus fu plus g equals to 0. This is our standard equation. And what is our discriminant? Our discriminant, let's call it d, equals to b square minus 4ac. So our first question, question 1. For our first question, question 1, we know that question 1, we said, let's go back to question 1. We said, sorry for that. Question 1 says 3 partial square u over partial y square. If you compare our question 1 with our standard equation, you can say that partial square u partial y square is c from our standard equation. If you watch this is c partial square u partial y square. So if you compare coefficients, you can automatically see that for our question 1, our C is equals to 3 for our question 1, because we compare them. Comparing this, our standard equation, to our question we have here in question 1. The first one says 3 partial square u over partial y square. And from our standard equation, partial square u over partial y square is C. This is C partial square u over partial y square. So if compare the two coefficients, C is equals to 3. And we have what? We have minus 5 partial square u all over partial x partial y. Comparing to our standard equation here, you can say b is what? Minus 5, because we have b partial square u all over partial x partial y. Compare this and this. Compare this and this. You can say that our b is minus 5. So let's go down and write it. B equals to minus 5. And finally, what do we need again for our discriminant? We need our a. So now, what's the next one? We have partial square u. We have 6 partial square u over partial x square. Compare it to our standard equation here. We know that partial square u over partial x square is what? Our a. So automatically our a is what? Equals to 6. Because this and this, comparing this and this, a is equals to 6. We just compared our question given to our standard equation to get our a, b, and c. So our a now is equals to 6. So from our discriminant, we have what? B square minus 4ac. That is b square. B is minus 5. So minus 5 square minus 4 times a is what? 6 times c is what? 3. So minus 5 square is what? 25 minus 4 times 6 times 3. 4 times 6 times 3 will give you 72. And 25 minus 72 will give you minus 47. So if you watch from that equation I gave earlier, I said for an elliptic equation, the discriminant is less than 0. For a parabolic equation, let me just show you. See the equation I gave earlier. For an elliptic equation, the discriminant is less than 0. For a parabolic equation, the discriminant is equal to 0. And for a hyperbolic equation, the discriminant is greater than 0. As you can see here, these three equations. So let's go back. So now, from our answer gave us minus 47. Our discriminant gave us minus 47. And minus 47 is less than 0. So automatically, that particular first equation is elliptic. So our answer equals to elliptic equation. So this is how you classify any partial differential equation. Very, very easy. You have to classify it either parabolic, elliptic, or hyperbolic. If the discriminant is less than 0, it's elliptic. If the discriminant is equal to 0, it's parabolic. And if the discriminant is greater than 0, it's hyperbolic. So that's how you do it. So the second example says, if 9 partial square u over partial y square plus 4 partial square u over partial x square plus y minus 12 partial square u over partial x partial y is equal to 0. Classify it either as parabolic, hyperbolic, or elliptic. So this is the assignment. So I would love it if you do this assignment and drop your answer in the comment section. I don't want you to stress yourself and start writing my answer is parabolic. No, don't stress yourself. Just write it in the comment section. If your answer is elliptic, write there elliptic. If your answer is parabolic, write there parabolic. If your answer is hyperbolic, write there hyperbolic. It's a very easy assignment. I believe that you learn by practicing the questions by yourself. So ensure you do this assignment and drop your answer in the comment section. I will go over and review who got it and who didn't get it. So thanks for watching this video. In our next class, I'm going to talk on how to form or the formation of a partial differential equation. That was to teach in our next class. Formation of a partial differential equation. So subscribe to this channel to be notified when that particular video drops. Thanks for watching this video and see you on my next video. Bye.